how do you test your NAD levels after taking NMN? So if you don't know, NMN, nicotinamide mononucleotide, is a precursor to NAD. NAD, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, which is one of the energy sources in your cells. Oh my God. So what we want to try and do by taking NMN is give your body everything it needs to create more NAD, which then turns into ATP and helps turn on sirtuins and blah, 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 all that sort of good stuff. Now, lots of people think, well, how do I know if my NMN is working? Or should we look at a lab test to see its purity? Absolutely doesn't make any impact on if it's actually doing anything for you. It just tells you the purity of the NMN that's used most of the time before encapsulation, which is quite naughty. Anyway, so let's look at what you should be doing. And it's very simple, NAD testing. So you take an NAD test before, and then after an amount of time, 30 days, 60 days, 3 months, whatever you choose, you do another NAD test. So these are intracellular NAD tests. I stopped taking our NMN, element 5 NMN, for 3 weeks to get it out my system. 2 weeks would have been enough, but I gave it a third week just in case. I took an NAD test, which shows 12.9 micromoles per litre. That's the amount of NAD in my blood. It's a little blood spot test. It's really simple, home test, and then you send it off to a lab. And then after 30 days of taking 1 capsule per day, I did another test, and it came to 30 micromoles per litre. When you consider the average of someone my age is about 20, significantly greater than average. Our co-founder is also doing the same thing, but he did it for 60 days. We're just awaiting the results of the second test, which I'm going to share with you. And then also I did another test quite a while ago, which I've linked on our page somewhere, and that my NAD levels were 40.4 micromoles per litre, and that was after a longer period of time taking NMN. And that means that if you're actually really serious about this, and you're actually like a biohacker or your health optimization person, then you actually know what's going on, which I think is the most important thing.